This poisonous plant gives an evil grin to your face, while it slowly kills you. That's right. Be aware of the deadly plant called as Sardinia, known to give you the sardonic grin. What's even more terrifying is just how common and widespread this plant is. Known medically as Rhizus sardonicus, the sardonic grin is a condition where facial muscles contract uncontrollably, forcing the victim into a fixed, unnatural smile. But this is no laughing matter. It is often the first sign of a neurological nightmare. But the term sardonic doesn't just come from science. Its roots stretch deep into the soil of ancient Sardinia. Ancient texts tell of a ritual herb, possibly hemlock water-dropwort, used in executions. Victims were said to die with a contorted smile, laughing into death. Pliny the Elder and Greek writers describe this as sardonic laughter, a bitter, involuntary smirk from a toxic plant. This isn't just legend. In parts of the world where tetanus vaccination is still scarce, the sardonic grin appears with terrifying regularity. The sardonic grin goes way back the Roman and Greek times. Greek and Roman historians, like Pliny the Elder and Cicero, tell of a practice unique to ancient Sardinian tribes. The elderly, disabled, or gravely ill were given a plant known only as the sardonic herb. Once ingested, it contorted the face into a disturbing grin and brought death within hours. The sardonic herb is believed to be hemlock water-dropwort, one of the most toxic plants in Europe. Its poison attacks the nervous system, causing uncontrollable convulsions, locked jaw, and that signature grin, often before the victim takes their final breath. Was this mercy or madness? To some, it was ritual euthanasia, an honorable exit from a life of suffering. To others, it was execution disguised as tradition. Death was not feared, but the smile it left behind became legend. What's remarkable is that these deaths weren't just accepted, they were spiritualized. The grin wasn't horror, it was symbolic. It was believed to be a final laugh into the afterlife. Some Sardinian tombs bear carvings of smiling faces, proof, perhaps, of a time when death wore a mask of mirth. Today, the herb still grows wild. Farmers call it devil's parsley. Children are warned not to touch it, and the old stories about the smile that kills are told in whispers. However, we still see such cases in modern times as well, despite not coming in contact with Sardinia. The most common culprit? Tetanus, a bacterial infection caused by Clostridium tetani. The bacteria release a toxin that blocks inhibitory neurotransmitters. The result? Muscle rigidity, spasms, and ultimately, respiratory failure if untreated. India, 2004, several children in a state called Bihar developed facial rigidity and spasms after stepping on rusted nails. The lack of access to immunoglobulin led to a series of preventable deaths, all marked by that unnatural, sardonic expression. In 2017, in Uganda, a 12-year-old girl was admitted with stiff muscles, a locked jaw, and a grim smile. Within hours, she was paralyzed. Doctors confirmed tetanus. Despite emergency treatment, she died in 36 hours, her final expression still twisted in that dreadful grin. In a chilling case dated back to 1998, a man poisoned his wife with strychnine, a bitter alkaloid that causes violent muscle convulsions. Her face in the morgue was fixed in a horrifying grin, mistaken at first for a smile until the autopsy revealed otherwise. However, it is not that scar, because this can be cured. Tetanus is treatable, but only if caught early. Doctors use tetanus immunoglobulin, antibiotics, and muscle relaxants. But in places without clean syringes, refrigeration, or vaccination programs, the disease remains a death sentence. In modern times, the sardonic grin has become symbolic in horror fiction, representing evil smiles or cursed expressions. But behind every myth is a medical truth. And this one is far more terrifying than fiction. So in short, be it tetanus in very small number of cases, or with Sardinia the plant, you end up dead, but with a big grin on your face. And that was the video. Do let us know in the comments below if this is the first time you have heard of this concept. We will try to bring you more such content regularly. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And remember, some smiles are not meant to be seen.